Gotta keep pushing, gotta keep striving to be the best version of yourself, no lying. It ain't easy, it ain't gonna be a breeze, but you gotta keep climbing, don't you freeze. Keep inspiring those around you with your words, your actions, your point of view. Be a beacon of hope in this world of despair, and let others know that you really care. Keep inspiring, keep struggling, keep being low profile.
Today, we're sharing the story of Cece Worley, a black woman who fought for a simple workplace accommodation because of a serious condition called endometriosis. Right, endometriosis is a chronic reproductive illness that causes severe pain, fatigue, and other tough symptoms. Cece asked her employer for something modest, just to work from home one day a month, the first day of her menstrual cycle when her symptoms hit hardest. But instead of support, her employer refused outright. They dismissed her pain, made assumptions based on gender, and pressured her to quit. So the big question became, can an employer legally refuse to even consider such an accommodation under the Americans with Disabilities Act or ADA? And here's what makes this case really unusual. Cece represented herself in court, no lawyer. That's called pro se representation. Usually cases like this are complex and tough to win, especially against a state agency. Yet Cece won several key battles. Early on, the court refused to dismiss her case, meaning her claims were strong enough to proceed. Then she handled discovery, gathering evidence, taking and defending depositions, which is rare for someone without legal training. Yeah, discovery's complicated, with strict rules and deadlines. Cece even stopped the state agency from delaying the case by trying to depose her late and extend deadlines. The court sided with her on that. The biggest win came on July 18, 2025, when Magistrate Judge Robert T. Numbers II ruled that endometriosis can qualify as a disability under the ADA. He said Cece's symptoms were severe enough, and a request to telework one day a month could be reasonable. The district judge later agreed. That's a big deal, because before this, many employers argued endometriosis is temporary or subjective, not serious enough for accommodations. The court rejected that, recognizing chronic, recurring conditions can substantially limit major life activities, and that gendered disabilities like this are protected under the ADA. Another important part is, quote, constructive discharge. Cece was told no accommodations would be made, that she wouldn't be kept after training, and that asking again could lead to termination. She resigned exactly when her symptoms flared up, meaning she was effectively forced to quit. The law says employers can't force employees into that impossible choice between their health and their job. Cece's case really highlights that. Beyond Cece's story, this case shines a light on how many women, especially black women, face dismissal or retaliation for reproductive health issues at work. Black women often experience longer delays in diagnosis and treatment, and their pain is more likely to be dismissed. Plus, the case exposes a bigger problem with access to justice. Multiple lawyers declined to represent Cece, saying the law was too risky or too uncertain. Yet she proved the claims were legally sound and changed the law by herself. The case settled on December 19, 2025, with monetary compensation for Cece and a commitment from the state agency to implement department-wide ADA training. That training is key to preventing future discrimination. So this case isn't just about one woman. It's about disability rights, gender justice, racial equity, and access to courts. Cece's courage forced the system to listen, and created a blueprint for change. It shows how legal change often starts with one person refusing to accept the status quo. Cece Worley's story is a powerful reminder of that. Thanks for listening. We hope this Welcome to the Greensboro Chronicle, partnered with JJLBS Professional Administrative Services, where community meets clarity. We break down the issues that matter, amplify unheard voices, and connect you to real resources that make a difference. Stay informed, stay empowered. This is the Greensboro Chronicle with JJLBS. Let's get into it.